Okay, welcome to Coffee Time News, a segment where I bring you all the hot news and stories that would not be shown in the mainstream media. As always, make sure you subscribe and check out our regular Coffee Time podcast on all media platforms. Today we cover the updates with the 2020 election and dive deep into what is going on and what the next steps are in finding out who will be leading our country for the next 4 years. Now, with the nation divided and millions of Americans questioning the results of the election so far, it is still imperative that we let the process play out. Now, Michigan has come back into play. On November 19th, Trump lawyers announced that the Wayne County Board of Canvassers has in fact not certified the vote, stating that there's not only evidence of fraud, but massive fraud in Wayne County, with many times the number of registered voters casting their ballots. Now, Democrats have been calling this battleground state since election night, and now appears to be up in the air with momentum shifting in favor of President Trump. So, how did this happen? Well, first off, 2 Republican members of the board decided not to certify the votes, making the 2 Republicans unpopular with their Democratic counterparts. In response, these Democrats proceeded to harass and even threaten the safety of not only the Republicans in question, but their families as well, going so far as releasing information about where their children attend school at. Now, of course, with all this backlash, they did give in to these demands of the Democrats. The 2 Republicans did reverse course and decided to certify the votes on the condition that there would be a private audit afterwards. The Democrats did agree, and everything went forward. However, Democrats did not hold up their end of the deal. Therefore, the 2 Republican canvassers retracted the certifications and also signed affidavits stating that they were pressured into certifying the vote. So, what happens now? So now the process moves to the State Board of Canvassers, made up of 2 Republican and 2 Democrats. It's highly unlikely that the 2 Republicans will move forward with the certification, and they do not. If they don't move forward, then it moves to the State Board of Legislators, which is mostly controlled by the Republicans and would ultimately mean a victory for the Trump campaign. You know, some good news there. The votes will be certified no later than December 13th, so stay tuned for that. Of course, it is a process, so just let the process happen. In Georgia, the hand recount still continues with more than 500,000 ballots being found in favor of Trump. It will take time for the votes to not only be recounted, but audited as well. No new updates have been reported so far, but we will keep you updated as soon as we find something out. There's a lot of things going on with this, so please be patient. COVID vaccine is in the process of going through the FDA with the trials of the vaccine showing promising results. The Pfizer company has applied for emergency vaccine approval as the U.S. cases reach a new high. So I guess COVID is back. I guess it's only back because, Republicans have been protesting. So, it's kind of weird how that happens. To combat the virus, many states have taken measures to help slow the spread of the virus. Of course, the California governor, Gavin Newsom, has ordered a curfew for all counties in the purple tier that will be effect from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., which I guess that means the virus is only active at night, as if it were some type of vampire or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not really a scientist. But even though the governor does urge his fellow Californians to not be indoors, to social distance, not be around people from 3 different households, it didn't stop him from attending a birthday party inside of a local restaurant surrounded by friends and family. So I guess like Pelosi, the rules only apply to us commoners instead of those people in power. It's just kind of ridiculous. I mean, everything that's been going on right now. Of course, I am glad that the vaccine is, being brought up to the final trials right now. So that is a good thing. But at the same time, we do have to, just take it day by day. Of course, with the election, just letting it play out. Trump really hasn't been in the limelight that much except to talk about the vaccine. He's kind of just, staying back because he knows if he's more in the face of the media, they're going to portray it as, oh, he's trying to steal the election, which is a lot of what is being said right now by the Democrats is, hey, he's trying to steal this election. He's trying to do all this shady shit, which is, of course, not the concern. The concern is making sure that fraudulent votes aren't being counted at the moment. So that's why there's a process. That's why Georgia's still up in the air. That's why Pennsylvania's up in the air. That's why Wisconsin's up in the air. A lot of things are still happening, and we won't know what's going to happen until around December. So until then, again, like I've been saying in all my news posts, be patient, show patience during this time. Now that's it for all the news that we have so far. Make sure that you follow us on all of our platforms. Watch me every Monday where I break down different news topics, whether it's political or non-political. Just depends on what's going on during that time frame. Of course, follow our main podcast, the CoffeeTime Podcast. Every week, we're coming out with that hot podcast new, me and captions. Until then, make sure that you subscribe, follow us on all of the media platforms, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.